Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Geoff and we're here with episode 38 of Assassin's Creed Unity. In the previous episode we started off with our first heist with Ron, which was attacking Templars, where we basically had to delve underneath Notre Dame and stop the Templars from stealing supplies, and we then made our way to the Saint-Marcel district, which is where we are still at now, and began clearing it up. So we got the viewpoint, we got the Nostradamus Enigma, which was what was it now? I can't remember off the top of my head, but we got the Enigma that was in this district, and also cleared up a ton of Paris stories, a couple of them for Theron de Mericourt, and another one involving us retrieving some stolen think and talk at the same time, involving us like clearing out a Templar plot sort of thing. I'm not making much sense, am I?
You want me to find a nice convenient lamppost to hit you?
I think what I was supposed to say is that there was a stolen tapestry and it led us to a Templar leader. There we go. See? Wasn't hard. Okay. So we're just going to grab a couple of items on the way, and then we're going to start our first murder mystery, which is the decapitated warden, which sounds lovely. Okay, and there we go. We have got this chest right here. We'll grab this as well. It's just across the way. I expect we'll be all over the place with these murder mysteries, and we've got 2 to get through, so there's plenty to explore. Thank you. Okay, yep, there we go. Should be fun, like a good murder mystery. But depending on how quick these turn out to be will depend on whether or not we complete the first memory of sequence 8 today. If not, it'll be next time. But as I said in the last episode, it is a pretty long one, so I'm going to need to give myself at least about 15 minutes to dedicate to the mission if I want to get it done. So if it's anything less than that, I'll probably just move straight on to Saint-Jacques, which is the next district along. Get as much done as we can with that, and then just go straight to the next mission next time. Okay, decapitated warden. Oh, lovely. Solve the grisly mystery of the decapitated corpse. Okay. Dissolving corpse. The body of an unidentifiable man dissolving in... Please go away. A tub of acid. Oh, for God's sake. Please leave me alone. The head has been chopped off cleanly and there's a stab wound to the chest. It is unusual as the puncher bears the mark of an X. On his finger sits an ornate gold ring. The address of the maker is etched on the inner shank, 84 Rue Le Barbelay. I don't know. Right, is there anything else? Someone to talk to over here.
Finally get a vacation, only to find a headless corpse rotting in my tannery. That thing's been sitting here at least a few days. But the wound on his chest, only a custom blade could do that. I've heard rumours those awful gangs love to leave their mark on their victims.
Right. Oh, there's a... I think we have our murder weapon up here. Oh, hang on. Be quick with that one then. So we have the short sword, a custom crafted short sword, likely the... Thank you. Go away, please. Murder weapon. The Quillian has been forged into an X, explaining the strange puncture wound left on the body. There is a maker's mark with the address of a blacksmith, 74 Rue de la Ballée. Okay, we should have one more somewhere. I'm not seeing anything. Although this zone stretches quite far down, so maybe on across the road actually. Oh. There's someone to speak to up here. Okay, please cooperate. Have you seen anything, my friend?
A few days ago, I heard some strange noises outside my window, late in the night. When I looked outside, I saw someone going into the tannery carrying something quite large. I just assumed it was Citizen Gilbert, working late as always. I had no clue he was vacationing and someone broke in. Otherwise, I'd have told someone.
Okay. 6 locations. Call, blimey. No, no. Get out of it. Right. What do we got here? Jewelry shop.
Oh, this ring. How could I not recognize my own masterpiece? Of course, it belongs to Warden LaRue. You must return this. I'm sure he'll be looking for it. You'll find him working at the prison at La Salpêtrière, or home with his wife, Madame Camille. I'll write down the address for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. That's another couple of locations. And got another place down here.
You are well, citizen?
If the blade left the mark of an X, well, that's one of mine. I forge him custom for the Gangley Marcher Law. It stands for X marks the spot or some such thing. A hooded fella, much like yourself, purchased one of those blades a few days ago. Look, I can't be responsible for these once they're sold. Check the tavern, Le Creux. It's where les marcheurs morts spend most of their time. I'll write down the address for you.
It's very emotive, isn't it? Okay. Well, we should have all of our locations there. Sweet. Okay, we got something over here. It's the tavern. Or not. Oh, this might be his house. Yeah. You okay, lady?
He deserved better than this. He had his faults, but he was a good man. Not that his wife even cares. Such fake tears. Always running off with a new man.
Oh dear. You man, eh?
My husband had many enemies. Running a prison made sure of that. I must admit, he'd been missing 2 nights before I could bring myself to tell the police. It's no secret that I wasn't faithful, but I would never do such a horrible thing.
Me? Well, I'm here to console Madame Camille, that's all. Just a friend.
Sounds pretty sus, my dude. Okay, letter from Julien to Madame Camille. My love, I must profess I still count the days till we can meet again, but with Monsieur Leroux insatiable paranoia, I fear this day may never come. Each breath he takes tightens the chains that imprison our love. Eternally yours, Julien Lamont. Uh-oh. Right, still got another couple of... Oh, there's one over here. Ah, there's someone across the road as well. Right. Letter from Warden LaRue. From Warden LaRue to Citizen General Security Officer. Dear sir, I must inform you of my desire to remove Hugo Soulier from his post as deputy warden. In the past months, he has shown both an insubordinate attitude and a reckless disregard for the management of our prisoners. On his watch the last 2 weeks, we have 2 attempted escapes and several altercations arise between prisoners. Please advise. Sincerely yours, Warden LaRue. Okay. Curious. Hello, madam. Do you have any information for me?
I knew something was wrong. Warden LaRue was always home late, but for him to simply vanish for 2 days made no sense. I heard he'd been mixed up with les marcheurs morts, that horrible gang, but I honestly thought it was just rumours.
Okay. Thank you. Genevieve said. Okay, we got another place right here. Well, they've kept all the locations pretty close to each other, which is very convenient, other than the last one. But at least it's not come here and then go 100 miles, go there, 20 miles, come here. Yeah. It typically is. Okay, got a couple here, 2 people to speak to.
Come near me! Don't damn mother!
Why?
Hey, I know nothing, say nothing. I just serve les marcheurs morts their ale and carry about me business. You can take it up with their leader upstairs.
Just go up and then go down, or...
I was expecting someone to come by and pin LaRue's death on us. Sure, the warden had some debt, but we were negotiating the release of some of my men in return. Why would I toss away a deal like that? I'm not a fool.
Okay. Well, that just leaves the prison. So something's a little bit more enlightening over there. Okay. The prison. There's only a couple of clues here. Oh dear. Head on a pike. The head of Warden LaRue placed on a pike. Whoever did this looks to be sending a message to the deputy warden.
The horror, the gall of these vermin. Look at what they've done. Poor Warden LaRue's head placed on a pike for all in the prison to see. Surely a message to me who must follow his brave tenure. I'd wished him a good night just yesterday. I'd heard rumors of his gambling debts with Les Marcheurs Morts, that wretched gang.
Dude, that was the fakest. That was no, man. That was
The gall of these
that's
vermin.
terrible.
Accuse me. But I'm in charge of the prison you'd like to throw me in.
My God, man.
The irony of being locked up here. Are you enjoying this? Are you?
I was certain the wife did it. And she knows the town a little too well, if you know what I mean. Take your pick.
Okay. I was a bit stumped at the start there, but at the end there. Yeah, I just summed it up. So the Gladius. The Gladius fire. Cool. Okay, that's one of them done. Let's have a look at the case summary. Warden LaRue had been helping run the Saint-Marcel prison for many years. His deputy, Hugo Solier, had grown tired of waiting his turn in line. After learning that Warden had some very serious gambling debts with the local gang, Les Marcheurs Morts, Deputy Hugo saw his opportunity. Having learned much about the gang's methods in prison, he ordered their custom blade at the local blacksmith, one that leaves the mark of an X on its victims. He then stabbed the warden on his way home from work and tossed the corpse in a tub filled with chemicals at the local tannery. He made the bloody marking of the X clearly visible for all to see. To ensure the crime would never be traced to him, Deputy Hugo decapitated Warden LaRue's head and placed it on a pike outside the prison. This was meant to appear to be a message sent by Les Marcheurs Morts to the next warden in line, Deputy Hugo himself. As an added bonus, it turned out the warden's wife, Madame Camille, had been having an affair behind her husband's back. Deputy Hugo thought he was in the clear. Fortunately, despite all the work he'd done covering his tracks, Hugo's own words were his own downfall. The deputy's statement claims LaRue left his post the previous evening, while LaRue's wife and neighbours revealed to have been missing for at least 2 days. I hadn't even realised that. To be honest, he was just acting incredibly sus. So, anywho, so yeah, looks like we're heading back across. So, let's see if we get there. Alright guys, our first stop is this next lock chest. It's a level 2, which means we can crack it open. Oh, come on! I was actually, you can see them in the marker there. That's some bullshit. Alright. We'll loop around and grab these at the end. Because already we're at 15 minutes, so we're not going to have enough time to get the next memory done. Not memory. So we'll be moving on to the other murder mystery, of course. Oh dear. Oh. Well, I mean, it's a pretty big district, so we did pretty well getting it done like we did. But we got quite lucky with the fact that the heist was so short. No, we don't. I shall not hold a moment. Moving swiftly on. Unfortunately, that chest was level 3, so we can't quite grab that just yet. We've got a couple of other collectibles just up here. So have a look at what we can grab. Oh, Anna, please go. Never mind. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. looking here? Oh, level 1. Nice. I'll have that. Okay, it was very quiet. Can't believe I only just about scraped that. That's not very good. Okay, oh, putty cat. I saw a putty cat. Okay, and then we just have this artifact. Oh, can you please climb out, please? Could you please? No. Right, what are we looking at here? What are you doing, Arnold? I think I've said that more than anything else in this playthrough. Just, what are you doing? What's the plan, Stan? There we go. Okay, nice. So we've covered everything we can do in this corner, which means, you know what, I'll head to this chest, and we'll pop back to these two and then finish up with the murder mystery. Sounds cool. Alright, see you in a sec. Okay, this one seems easy enough. Just grab this chest down next to this wagon. Alright. It's just needs, I think, hang on. Yeah, that one's underground, so we should be heading for... Ah, okay. There we go. Now we're onto something. So we can reach it. Oh yeah, it's level 1. There you be. Okay, where does this come out then? Ah, okay. Great to know. Right, let's get this cockade and then we'll move on to the murder mystery. Oh, calm down. Alright, sweet. Nice. Okay. Oh dear. There's no conflict. There's just some snipers getting arsey. Cut the middleman, solve the murder in the graveyard. For goodness sake, it's doing this cemetery, dead body. The body is dismembered. Thank you for the obvious information. These cuts are precise surgical. There is not much blood, but plenty of sand in the wounds. A fish hook was left attached to the flesh, and the skin is covered in puncture wounds. Ugh. Okay. There's plenty of clues around here. Okay, can I actually interrupt, please? Satchel. A small satchel that contains bait, hooks, and fishing line. It also contains a ripped proof of release document stamped by officials at La Salpietra, the asylum next door. The name of whom was released is illegible. Okay. Yeah, we've seen that one, thank you. Seaweed. The same algae that grows by the river Seine. It's also covered in sand. Right, we got footprints. A heavy set of footprints. Where did the footprints come from? No, those are the only footprints apparently.
I'll have a word with you.
Oh, well, you'll not have a word with me, thank you very much.
Those papers are for a patient that we just released. He always blabbered on about being a fisherman, so your best bet is to check the river. We also had a patient escape a few weeks ago. You could check their cells inside, just down the steps.
Okay, thank you very much.
What happened? I had a paper cut, but my whole arm got infected because it's so filthy in here. Some surgeon thought he had the right to hack it clean off. The pain almost killed me.
Mattress. Mattress has many small puncture holes in it. Okay. A book, Guide to Fish Species. Filled with circle drawings and descriptions of various types of fish, well worn and looks to have been read 1,000 times. Right. Another book here. Torn Medical Journal. Pages from a torn medical journal belonging to a surgeon named Dr. Leonard Ernie. It is filled with drawings of the human anatomy and surgical procedures. It also has a large list of patients and their addresses. All but one has been crossed off. A patient named Charlotte Doron, who lives at 9 Rue de la Muette. There's also a return address for the surgeon at 8 Rue Polivier. Both addresses would be worth a visit. Indeed. But one more clue, apparently. Oh, there's another thing in here. Fishing hook. Disgusting. Hidden under the bed is a dead rat. Impaled multiple times by a fishing hook. Oh dear. Okay, a couple of people can talk to in the office.
What can I say? My boss is a good barber, but a horrible surgeon. I was using his clients to make a little money on the side. Cut out the middleman.
Of course, that's my journal. Proof my assistant is taking jobs behind my back. He's always late and off doing God knows what. I don't care how good he is with a blade. I can't trust a man who's stealing clients. Best to let him go.
Okay. Still more sites to visit. If it'll let me. Got a shack down here. Again, they're like pan on the list, but also they might have located you got a visit, but also put them quite close together, so it's not so bad. Right, what's going on with the shack? Leather straps. These look like the kind of leather straps worn to control a prisoner or a patient. They are caked in dried blood. Oh dear. Pile of corpses. Oh dear, it wasn't the first. These corpses look like they've been sitting here for at least a week. They were hacked to pieces and are now impossible to identify. Okay, got another note on the floor or something like that. Torn journal. These pages belong to a surgeon's journal. They show diagrams of the human anatomy. Several names of patients are crossed out. Could be potential murder victims. A cleaver. So look. A large and very sharp cleaver. Could be part of a set. Right. I see. Okay. Little fishing area over here. Couple of bits. Oh, there's a hand. Ugh. Human limb. A severed arm. Looks to be female. There are fresh scratches on the wrists. Who are you?
I was fishing a few days ago and I found a body floating in the river. Cut up arms and legs too. It must have floated here from upstream. I didn't know what to do with it, so I took it to the cemetery. I'm sorry.
Okay. So where else have we got to visit? Go away. I don't need case file entries. So we've just got... So we've done that one. Done this one. Done all these. So the only one we've got available at the moment is the house. So let's hope that this will lead somewhere.
Please, help. My wife is missing. She'd just come home from the butcher, but when I went in the bedroom upstairs, she was gone and there's blood everywhere. I think it's hers. Please, help me.
I'm trying my best, but I think she's already gone, dude. I think that was the limb that we found on the docks. Signs of struggle. His wife put up quite a fight. Her attacker looks to have had a lot of trouble with her as the house is a mess. Okay. Raw meat. Yuck. What's going on? Uncooked meat from a butcher shop. Looks like it hasn't been out for very long. The shop must be nearby. Okay. Trail of blood. There's blood all over the house. It is unlikely. Come on, game. Come on. Treat me right. His wife is alive. It looks like the body was dragged and then bagged up to Kerry. Oh, my word. Those will be the footprints and all, won't it? Well, just got the butchers left. Butcher's knives. Butcher's knives, they look to be part of a set, though a large cleaver is missing.
Murders? Well, some crazy man came by here rambling about a corpse. That's all I know. How about some fresh pork? My assistant can give you a perfect cut. He's a little slow in the head. Came in here a few weeks ago begging for work, but I tell you, the boy has a gift. A gift that finally leaves me some time to get some fishing in.
I just want to work. I won't bother no one. What do you want? I must work.
Well, I think it's this guy.
I just want to work.
Can't see it being anyone else.
What do you let me cut meat? There was so much to cut, so little time.
Seems like the kind of guy who didn't really know what he was doing, but can't go around murdering folks.
Meat left to cut? Can't stop. Never stop.
Horrible. That's the last time I fish in those waters. Have a look and see which weapon suits you.
Thank you. Okay, what do we get? Officer's round axe. Hey. Sweet. Let's have a look at the case summary. A deranged patient at La Salpêtrière Asylum, Simon LaRue managed to steal a medical journal outlining surgical procedures from a visiting surgeon. He became obsessed with the dissecting of flesh, experiencing illusions of being a surgeon himself. After practicing on rats he'd found in his cell, LaRue felt ready to test what he learned on the world. He made a daring escape and several civilians were murdered, their mutilated bodies dumped in a shack by the Seine. He eventually found work at a local butcher's shop where he continued to hone his skills with the blade. Still, the escape to the asylum patient was sloppy. His sand-covered boots and butcher's knife left in the shack pinned him directly to the crime. Yeah. Naughty, naughty. Okay, and that is this district covered. We've actually done pretty well. Considering the size of it, the only thing we've got left are 3 lot chests. That is pretty good. I don't have that long, that's an issue. Tell you what, I might hit the viewpoint and then wrap up. So I'll see when we get there. Oh, no, don't get in my face. Do not get in my face. Okay, this is not what I wanted. I want to climb the thing. Oh, we're going to have to go through this way. Ah, okay. Bloody hell, this is an area that people do not seem to like me being in. Oh, die. You can't be doing that. That's cheating. Alright. Nice. It's only a small district, so should be able to clear it up pretty well when we do it properly, which will be after the next memory. Well, next memory and the next heist. So we'll do part of it next time, I'm sure. Oh my word. Yeah. I don't know what we got. So we've got Perry's story. Let's see, there's the social club. The Enigma, and of course the 3 social club missions now, it would seem. Very good. Alright, this should be too big a problem. Okay, let's have a look at our progress tracker. So we're at total 60%, so we've not actually gained any percentage today, but that's no problem. We're at 65% with Paris Stories, 57% miscellaneous, character customization, gear loadout, so weapons. I'm not sure if we picked up anything new in the first 4. Nope. Alright, so we're on to the foil, a lightweight sword, perfectly balanced for speed and precision. Okay, thank you. And now, come to equipment, head, We're onto the legendary military hood. This hood was apparently worn once by Napoleon himself. Alright. See how far I can get with this. Chest. We're onto the legendary musketeer coat. This coat was once worn by a musketeer who gave his life to save the kings. You can still see the bullet hole. But I think this was part of one of the rewards from the tournament. Forearms. We're onto legendary phantom braces. The finest costume in the land. These braces caused a minor scandal by being more ornate than the king's own costume. Thank you. Let's see. Oh no. Waist. We're onto the legendary phantom belt. The finest costume in the land. This belt caused a minor scandal by being more ornate than the king's own costume. I don't know. I might not be able to afford legs. At all. Like, no legs for you. No. The legendary military breeches. These breeches were apparently once worn by Napoleon himself, so I'll make sure that we are wearing those before the next episode and that they are upgraded. But yeah, we're just about to finish up on a lot of these. We've got one more pair of pants, 3 more waist, 3 more forearm, 2 more chest, and 1 more head. So that's not bad. Quite a lot of these we're going to be finishing up within one go. Okay, database, case for, yeah, just case files today, so nothing really new, just get them off. Okay, cool. So that is where we're going to end it for today. Next episode we will be starting up the next memory in sequence 8, or sequence 8 memory 1 to be precise, which I believe takes us back over to the Ray, which should allow us to pick up, I think, these 2 collectibles, unless this is a level 3, I'm not too sure, but definitely should be able to get this cockade. And with the time we have left over, we will start collectible hunting in Saint-Jacques. So that's what we're going to do for today, but not for my amazing patrons. My £5+ patrons are Ron Hyler and Ever the Snake. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3+ patrons in the description down below, and on screen as secret to my £1+ patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It's truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 39. Bye, guys.